let's move it on. And let's talk a little bit about some movie news.
Okay. What movies?
What
We need to
movies?
talk about it.
Ah, the movies. But I'm really excited about this because the best named character, I don't care what you say, this is the best named character in movie history, bar none. That's what I'm saying. Axel Foley. Yes, I share the same last name as him, but that is not why I said yes. That's why he has the best last name. That's why he has the best. But his first name's Axel. I mean, how do you beat that? Really?
It is a
Axel.
pretty cool
It's like,
name.
yeah.
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 You
I
know,
don't think you can
actually,
beat Axel.
I had a gym teacher that would call me Axel Foley, just because of that movie, obviously.
I'd take that as a
And
compliment.
I was always like, yeah, all right, fine, whatever.
Hey, at least you're not calling me some other, some like Princess Peach or something like that. I'm cool with Axel Foley. That's awesome for me. But if you haven't ever watched Beverly Hills Cop, that was a trilogy of movies back in the 80s, pretty much Eddie Murphy's heyday, where he was at his peak. And it's one of those buddy cop movies with the comedy and action all mixed in there, where he pretty much, being a Detroit police officer, heads to Beverly Hills to solve crimes there.
Yeah, and
Hence the
honestly,
name.
Beverly Hills Cop, which honestly threw me off a little bit originally because I expected with a name like Beverly Hills Cop, it was going to be pure, just ridiculous comedy about how like cops in Beverly Hills, they don't really deal with anything or something like that. And
Oh
I
no.
was surprised.
There was
I was
like
surprised
12-foot
like
blondes in this one with machine guns. There was lots to deal with.
yeah, I mean it was still it had comedic properties, but they didn't just play that. It wasn't like a National Lampoon's movie or anything.
Yeah, no, it
It was a
was.
legit movie that
I
with
mean, it reminds me of
action,
the Rush Hour
real
movies.
stuff.
You had that good mixture of action and comedy. Whereas where kind of Eddie Murphy's character was Jackie Chan's character,
Mhm.
plus a little bit of Chris Tucker's character, and then you had the good group of the two buddy cops that was like the straight man and the funny guy. So it just worked really well. And so in this new installment, like I said, he was a Detroit police officer who would always end up in L.A. fighting crime. That just you know Beverly Hills. That's I guess if he's not in Beverly Hills, they can't really call it Beverly Hills Cop, so they had to take him there for some reason. But in this one, you're going to see Axel Foley, and Eddie Murphy is going to be reprising the role. He's going to stay in Detroit this time, so it's going to be called Beverly Hills Cop 4, but he might not be in Beverly Hills.
I'm sure they'll have like some scene where he goes to Beverly Hills or talks to the guys or something. But he's also going to be older now, so I guess they probably playing off of that he's now like a especially seasoned cop. Like he was already an experienced cop in the Beverly Hills Cops, the older ones. So
Yeah, and I'm interested to see who the new bad guys are because before it was drug dealers and I believe like Russian mob, and now it's probably gonna probably like again drug dealers but cartels or something like that. I guess you could still throw the Russians in there. They could try to he could go to Ukraine and try to stop the Ukraine invasion.
he could. But yeah, being in Detroit, I mean, there's anything that they could go for crime at least because
Well, maybe
I mean
he's going to stop the
Detroit's
city from bankrupting
not as
itself.
yeah. Maybe he's just fixing up the city. Maybe it's gonna be like RoboCop.
Well,
I think it's gonna
maybe
be a
he'll
crossover.
rehabilitate some parks and put some new basketball courts in and do some landscaping.
I mean, there's lots of stuff that we've done there. I do think though, Beverly Hills Cop RoboCop crossover needs to happen if they're gonna
That
be
would
in
be pretty
Detroit
cool.
anyway.
They both have cop in the name. Come on, come on, come on. At wink. And just so you know, Jerry Bruckheimer is returning to produce this movie. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but Brett Ratner will be directing. And he doesn't have the best track record with all movies.
Yeah, what was his last movie?
I don't know what his last movie was, but he did one of the Spider-Man ones that wasn't very good.
Spider-Man
He
3.
did X-Men 3.
Oh, he did both. Wait, did he do Spider-Man 3 and X-Men 3?
I believe so.
So he
So,
did like the Kill the Series movies. That
well,
doesn't speak well.
X-Men was able to bring it back. They survived.
Yeah,
They were
but
able to bring themselves back.
he didn't direct the other X-Men movies.
No, the Bryan Singer actually did the other X-Men movies. The good ones were done by
Yeah.
Bryan Singer. So,
So
yeah, and he also wrote the good ones, and he didn't write the bad ones.
wait. So this is a director though that's known for essentially just let's come in to a sequel of a established series and make the worst of it. So that really doesn't.
Yeah, boost of confidence there. Yeah, I mean, we just talked about how excited we are about it, and now we brought you down. But
However,
you know
this
what?
is a
Let
different
us know.
type of movie.
Let us know what you, if you're looking forward to it or if you're not. Hit us up at Words for My Face on Twitter, Google Plus. You know what? They can always like and subscribe in the comments down below. Yeah, hit us up. We're everywhere. That's the beauty of this thing called the internet.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, all at once.
In your mind.
In your mind. In your